Hello, welcome to the March Makeover 2024. So day one here, we're going to start with upper body. So if you have several sets of weights, then you can do, I have 5, 8s, and 10s out, but we're all different. But if you have 3 sets, that would be great. We're going to start with the lightest set, and we're going to go overhead and press. So these are going to be 20 minutes each day throughout the whole month to focus on different areas of your body and work on strengthening there. So today is upper body, so it's going to kind of cover a lot. I'm not going to be doing big warm-ups and cool downs since they're only 20 minutes. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you the good stuff. And so if we're doing any type of cardio, of course I'll give you a warm-up. Otherwise, you may want to do your own warm-up beforehand. And you gotta do a little stretching, do a little jog in place, and then hop on. If you want to do 2 sets of everything, you can just repeat at the end here and do it 2 times through. Here we go. So we're doing shoulder raises now on the diagonal. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Still working with my lighter set of weights here. 2 and 1. Okay, so we're going to do some fans with the arms. So you're going to stand straight, palms are forward. You could do this with your feet apart also if you want to. And we're going to bring the arms up, hands come together, weights come together, not your hands. So I'm not moving my wrist angle at all. I'm just lifting the arms the whole set and bring it down. Wrist stays forward the whole time. And up and down. Good. When you do these, keep your shoulders set back so that you're engaging those back muscles. Your arms are moving, but the bulk of this work is coming from your back muscles. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 more. Good. Okay, so here we're going to do an upright row. So hands are facing your thighs, and we're going to pull and release. Pull right up underneath your chin. Elbows are leading. And as I'm pulling up, I'm rolling my shoulders back so that you can feel that tightness in the muscles in your upper back there. And 8, 7, 6. So these muscles are going to build strength and also set you up with some good tone as we head towards the spring. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to take a split stance. Opposite arm is in front and bent right here. We're going to do a bent arm lateral raise. So we're opening up the arm to the side and we're twisting through the rib cage here, getting into those obliques along with the arm and the back. Awesome. So you'll be able to come back and do these sections again. So if you're in the mood to do upper body and it's another couple of days from now or a week from now, remember how you're feeling with whatever weights you chose here. So if you want to challenge yourself and increase your weight, you can do that. Don't stay stagnant. Last one. And switch sides. If you are able to get through the sets and you're feeling like it really was not difficult at any time, you probably want to go up a little bit. And of course, on the other end, if you're not able to finish the set, because If it's too much, then do less weight, or you can do 1 rep and then you can rest 1 out, just watch me do it, and then pick back up on the next one. That's another way that you can do it if, let's say, you only have 1 set of weights at home and you have to try and make it work for everything, then just do what you can. And twist. Depending on your balance, I do like to look towards the weight. I feel it gives you a better twist through your rib cage. You get more work in the waist there. You know, this is not really a core workout, it's for your upper body, but it does get in there and help, especially with this exercise. Good. Almost there, 1 more second, so 1 more will do it. And good. Okay, so I'm going to move up to a little bit heavier set of weights here. And we're going to do a tricep kickback. So we're going to go back to that split stance. You're going to lean on this front leg and extend back. Good. And notice my elbow is not moving. Just moving my lower arm. Upper arm is set right where it's at. And we're working right back here, where all us ladies gather the flab for some reason. Press, press. And breathe. Make sure your back is straight. You don't want to be rounded over doing this because then your back will hurt you later. So even though you're hinged forward, you're resting on that front leg. And your back is long. 2 more. And good. Okay, let's switch sides. Like that. Elbow back and press. Keep that elbow set back and extend. Press. 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 Good. You might have your non-dominant arm might be having a harder time with this one. I know I feel it's a little bit harder on my left than my right, and that's normal. You can do a few extra reps on your weaker side to try and build it up. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Let's do some bicep curls. Actually, let's do flashes. We'll save the biceps for the heavier weights. Open and close. And lift. So if I turn to the side so you can see, it's like my elbows are resting on a table, and we're going to open it up and close. Feel those biceps working right here as you open it up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm going to move up to a heavier set of weights here. You don't have to, it's just a suggestion. Do what feels good to you. And we're going to start with the hammer curl. So grip is straight up and down as opposed to here. Up and down. So if these get too heavy, what you can do is alternate one and then the other, and then you're cutting your grip count in half as you curl. If it turns out that you're going like this, that means your weights are too heavy and you're using your back, and your back might hurt you later. So make sure it can be super challenging on your bicep, but if you have to use your whole body to make the action happen, then you are probably using your back. It's not good. 2 and 1. Okay, so we're gonna put one of these weights down. And we're gonna work the tricep again in a different way, over the head. Elbows are pointing forward, and you're gonna extend up. And you don't have to be in a lunge. I'm just lunging down so that you can see the top of the exercise here. If you're new to this stuff, I think I'll go out of your screen if I stand straight up. Still trying to tweak the lighting in this new space of mine. So it looks like I'm glowing, but see if I can fix that while I'm editing. Otherwise, I gotta do something about that light bulb over my head. I hope you can at least get the exercises out of it. And 2 more. And good. Okay, so we are going to take it down to your mat and do some planks. So they'll work your upper body. We're going to do some push-ups also, and obviously it's going to work your core into it also, but we're going to do it. All right, so we're going to come down. Now, if you're new at planking, you can leave your knees down and you can hold a modified plank, or if you have an injury or anything else, you can do modified, or you can come up to here. So let's go. We're going to hold the plank. Hold, hold, hold. And you can be on your elbows or your hands, whichever you like. Nice and straight. Hold. Hold. And lower down. Okay. So since this is an upper body workout, we're going to do now a half push-up. So your hands are here. You're going to push your hands into your mat. Lift your chest. Don't overlift where you're hurting your back and the arch there. And lower down. Push your hands into the floor and just lift yourself up. And lower down. So as you're pushing your hands into your mat, you should feel all those arm muscles working. All of them. And lower down. It's also a great way to build up to doing full push-ups, is doing them this way. All the weight is up front in your arms and your chest. Press. And one more time, press. Good. We're going to turn it over and do a reverse plank. So, upper body's going to feel real good tomorrow, you guys. My mat is breaking into little tiny pieces. Okay, so hands, fingertips ideally are facing your heels. You're going to lift your butt and you're going to hold in a reverse plank. If you have sensitive wrists and they hurt that way, like mine do sometimes, you can turn your fingertips out to the side. And I'm just going to lift. Again, all of the weight is sitting back over the arms there. Lift, 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 squeeze it loose, press it up, lift, lift, lift. Lift. And good. Okay, shake it out. We're going to come back up to standing. Upper body, we're going to do a wall push-up. So we did some modified push-ups on the floor, some upper sort of Pilates style push-ups. So now, if you have, I'm going to use this, even though it's not my wall, but I think it's the best way for me to show you. If you have a wall, put your hands on the wall, and you're going to bring yourself in and press yourself back. So the way you make this harder would be taking your feet back more, and then you have more space in between your toes and your wall, and it will be harder. Come in and press back. Okay, so you can adjust where your feet are to make it harder or easier. Come nice and close to the wall, push yourself back. Just make sure your body's staying straight in a plank and that you're not kind of wiggling in and out of it. If you are, then you want to come closer. So I'm using my boxing bag, but you would be using a wall. That would be the most stable thing to use for this. And good right there. Perfect. Okay, so we're coming on back to getting back to some upper body here. We're going to take a row. So I'm going to go with my heaviest of the three that I brought out, which happens to be a 10, but you can use anything. It's all relative to where you're at. And we're going to take that position like we did with the tricep extension before, but now we're doing a row. So now we are moving the elbow, reaching it down, pulling it up. Good. Try not to pump your whole body up with it like this, because then you're not really going to focus in on the upper body. You're going to share the work amongst all your muscles. So try to isolate just to doing the row. If it's too hard, then go lighter on your weight. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Switch sides. Of course, what we do to one side, we have to make sure we do on the other. And your non-dominant side might be having a harder time. Just work through it and do it. Shoulders are square to the floor, so you're not pulling and opening with a twist. You're using right here your traps, using your back muscles. Pull. It's starting a lawnmower. Well, not really, because you can put your whole body into that. I know, I remember doing it. Pull. 4 more. 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to do a standing chest fly. So I'm going to go down and wait. You know, pull them here nice and wide on your legs. I'm going to bring in and open. In and open. In and open. Fabulous. Keep going. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. We're going to bring it up and come back to the bicep curls. This time we are holding palms up to the ceiling rather than the hammer curl we did before was this way. And now we're here. Adjust your weights accordingly. You can do heavier, do heavier. If it's too heavy, you can do one, and then you can do the other one. You choose. 2, and 1. Okay, one more exercise, and I'm going down to my lighter weights again. Okay, we're going to do frontal raise and lateral raise. Frontal raise and lateral raise. Lift and open. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's put that down and let's take some stretches here in your upper body workout. So as I said in the beginning, if you want to do this twice through to get 2 sets of everything, you can do it twice through. But I'm pretty sure you're going to feel this workout tomorrow. Your upper body is going to feel activated. It's going to feel good. Take your arms forward, open up your shoulder blades and round your back, your upper back. So I hope you think of me tomorrow after this workout and you are glad you did it because you feel so good. Take your arms behind you, stretch. And let's take a nice breath in. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, arms come down. And again, up and down. Okay, awesome job. Day 1 of our March Makeover. So make sure you do every single one. Some days you can backtrack and do 2 if you miss a day, but get it done. You'll be